Closer to home, Canada's plan to purchase 88 American-made stealth fighter jets has gotten a lot more expensive. A new report from the Auditor General shows the new cost of this fleet has exploded by nearly 50% and is marred by delays and a shortfall of qualified pilots. This comes just weeks after Ottawa said it's reconsidering its purchase and looking elsewhere amid tensions with Washington. $28 billion. That's how much the Auditor General says Canada's incoming fleet of advanced stealth fighter jets will cost.
We found that estimated costs of the Future Fighter Capability Project have significantly increased, and that the project faces several risks that could jeopardize the timely introduction of the new fleet.
Auditor General Karen Hogan says the price has ballooned by nearly 50% since the first projections were made in December 2022. At the time, Canada had estimated $19 billion for the fleet of 88 jets.
The audit found that this figure was based on outdated information.
She says the nearly $28 billion price tag won't even cover everything. Hogan estimates Canada will spend an additional $5.5 billion on infrastructure upgrades and advanced weapons. And the report warns the program is being plagued by delays and critical shortfalls, including a lack of qualified pilots.
This is a really long project, and in order to be ready to receive those planes, something needs to happen to fill the gap for trained pilots and to have the infrastructure ready, because right now the interim measures are only going to see additional costs.
Defense Minister David McGuinty's office blames the increased costs on external economic conditions driven by the COVID-19 pandemic, including global supply chain disruptions, workforce shortages, and increased inflation and foreign exchange rates. His office also points to increased global tensions and demand for materials used to build the aircraft. This latest report from the AG comes a day after Prime Minister Mark Carney pledged $9 billion this year to revamp Canada's military and bring spending up to par with NATO targets. That plan includes $2 billion for Canada to diversify its defense relationships and move away from the United States.
In parallel, we are actively seeking to strengthen transatlantic security, particularly by becoming a participant in ReArm Europe. This will help diversify our military suppliers.
Last month, Carney said he was reviewing the decision to purchase the American jets and was looking for alternatives, especially as some European countries are moving away from their contracts. Opposition leader Pierre Poilievre took aim at Carney this afternoon over what he called liberal incompetence.
And who was responsible for that? Well, Anita Anand was one of the defense ministers who helped bring about this boondoggle. She has been promoted in this government. So in all of these cases, you have promotions for those who caused the problem.
Though yesterday, Poilievre said his Conservative Party supported the Liberals spending more cash to boost the military. Carney was also flamed during question period today by Tory MPs who wanted to know why some of the lawmakers responsible for the overspend are still in Carney's cabinet.
The Liberals have broken our military. Today's F-35 report criticized the Liberals for misleading cost projections that are 50% higher by over $14 billion, ongoing construction delays for necessary infrastructure, ignoring the severe pilot and mechanic shortage, and implementing weak oversight mechanisms.
Mr. Speaker, I'd like to know if the member opposite holds himself accountable for letting military spending fall below 1%.
Canada is set to receive an initial 8 jets early next year, with the rest arriving by 2032.